For the last few years, the AAA industry has been releasing way more remakes than they used to in the past, and it totally makes sense for a number of reasons. First, we've reached a point where games from the 5th or even the 6th generation of consoles are starting to feel outdated and in need of a remake. Second, remakes are very safe to release. If you remake a beloved game, it's really hard to screw up and sell poorly. Third, there's a growing sentiment in the gaming community that old games were way better than newer ones. But there's another feeling becoming louder, and it's that there's now too many remakes being made. Believe it or not, I actually disagree with that statement. There's still plenty of new games coming out, and this new remake culture has bigger issues than that. For one, I think the wrong games are being remade. These should be developed in release order, but companies are just remaking the best-selling games instead, and it makes no sense. I don't want a remake of Assassin's Creed 4, I want a remake of the first one. Secondly, a lot of these don't respect the original source. I personally believe changing gameplay is fine, but I think the visuals should be kept as close to the original as possible. If the source material had a yellow filter all over the game, or a bunch of fog because of technical limitations, then I believe you should keep them. And it goes without saying, but I don't think the story should be changed. I don't care how good the FF7 remakes are, you can't really call them remakes if the story is totally different. But I think that the biggest issue with remakes is that they can overshadow the originals. I've seen many people recommend starting Trails with a remake of Sky first, but I think the original is still worth playing, even today. The chest messages and the different localization are unique and warrant at least checking it out. But anyway, I believe that the one thing we can all agree on is that it should be required to include the original game when purchasing a remake, for the sake of game preservation.